Dosm Rider Review. Hey YouTube, this is Dosm Rider here with a review of Gorisaki Banana from Tokumei Sentai Go-busters. He is Blue Buster's Buddyroid, and he is quite lovable. So anyhow, typically with his reviews, let's just go ahead and take a very quick look at the packaging. Pretty standard for the Go-busters packaging, which is a pretty nice packaging style. It's kind of got a primary blue color all over. I mean, by kind of, I mean it does. You've got sort of Go-busters helmet sculpt here with this like blue visor. They don't really have a distinguished one for Blue Buster himself, but it's still a nice touch. Picture of Gorisaki Banana here. The design continues over here. You got his name. Over here you got a picture of him, his name again, and on the back it says Buster's Ready Go, and it just shows some sort of poses that you can do him in. And as you can see, the package is a little bit thicker than an average figure art box due to his size. Accessory wise, he doesn't really come with anything, but there's really not a whole lot he could have come with. I mean, I suppose you maybe could have given him some other hands, but it's not really all that necessary in my opinion. But anyhow, I really like this figure. If you watch any of my reviews, you know I'm a huge Go-busters fan. I really do love the Buddyroids, and I just really like this figure. It's just really neat. As you can see from just looking at him, he's very shiny, and it looks really nice. It comes off really well. Looks very show accurate. It looks like I have a shrunk down version of a Buddyroid, which I suppose I do, but like I mean an actual one from the show. Just very shiny. I just want to pet his head for good luck. It's just very nice looking. As you can see here, they got the details on his face very nicely here. Boom, his face. And actually, just like on the show, you can spin him around, spin his head around, like this, or his face rather. You can also move his head around, so it's on a nice joint there. So very nice looking there. All the details are pretty basic throughout here, but like I said, it looks nice. You just got primarily silver here, there's nothing special here, but the blue paint surrounding it does look nice. You have this little gear shift here, which does not work, which is a huge disappointment. No, I'm just messing around. And then you got his arms here. You kind of got some tubes running to it. Not too much to go over. Like I said, very basic. He's primarily silver and blue. You can see his arms under here. You've got some sort of nice effects here where it looks very robot-like with his arms kind of looking like tubing, and this sort of black shiny plastic here. You got his legs here, once again, very nice blue shiny plastic. They got kind of all the various plate type things for his legs to make him look very robotic. On the back here you can see this face part of him that's going to be part of when he becomes the mecha, so that's very cool. So anyway, detail wise, very nice looking figure, very shiny, very cool looking, very nicely detailed. Articulation wise, I already showed you, you can spin his head around and his face. You do have a nice sort of ball joint here. It's kind of almost a regular joint here hidden under all this bulk. It is a bit hindered by his tubing here. You do have the double elbow joint, you just can't really move it that well because this piece will clash. You can swivel his fists. This will move up a little bit and out and around, and you can actually pull it off to separate it to accommodate, but it can you know, hinder it like I just said. You do get some waist articulation here and some chest articulation. You can't get a huge wide range of movements because there are some hindrances, but you can get a little bit, which is nice. You got a nice ball joint here on his leg, some great solid range of movement. You got a double knee joint here. They do clash again, yet again, because of the armor. And then his foot here, you can get some solid movements on. It's on a nice ball joint. So pretty typical figure arts articulation, just kind of wrapped in this bulkier package. But you can get him in some pretty nice poses, which is really cool. And now it looks like he's taking a dump. But you can do some cool stuff with him. You know, you can get him in the bra pose, or you can, you know, make him flex or whatever. I don't know, whatever you want to do. But like I said, a bit hindered in some areas because of the nature of his design, but still nice to have a pretty wide variety of articulation for something like this to sort of experiment and get him in some type of pose. So anyway, overall, I really like this figure. It's very nice looking. I know I've said that a lot. It just looks really cool. I like the design of it in general. You got some nice articulation to get him in some poses. So if you are a huge Go-busters fan or a fan of the Buddyroids, I can definitely recommend picking him up. He's actually probably my favorite Buddyroid figure. He's just a really nice figure and a great representation. Probably the definitive, like, of this scale representation of Gorisaki Banana. So I definitely recommend him. Really love the figure quite a bit. Very short review here, but there's really not a whole lot to go over. So I'm just going to let you go here. Till next time, make sure you check out the crazy podcast of Writers, Ranges, and Rambles. Till next time, it's Dosm Rider, signing out.